So what is this ALIV? Can you in 1 minute tell me about your IV therapy? Because friends, I was surprised when he was talking about being a doctor. I was not aware of so many things happening. He is very well read, though he's not a doctor. He lived in US where many of these therapies are going on for many years. He has observed them and he felt coming back and giving back to Indians. So can you tell us?
Before we get into the therapies, we need to understand a little bit about how our lives have changed. Us sitting here recording this thing on a camera today did not exist 40, 50 years ago. Electricity, technology, electromagnetic waves, so many things are very, very, very different. The food we eat is different, the air we breathe is different, the water we drink is different, the things that we talk about today are different, the things that are on our mind are different.
Environmental pollutions.
Pollution is different. We wake up, we get on our phones, we sleep, we go on our phones. Our complete day of what it used to look like just 20, 30, 40 years ago and what it is today has changed. There are certain olden ways of helping us combat these things like yoga, pranayam, breathing exercises. A lot of different ancient techniques that India has in our culture are still valid today. But
we need more than that.
And as a 30-year-old, and I'm 32 today, and even 15 years ago, we're constantly used to hearing these things कि हमारे ज़माने में ऐसा नहीं होता था. But our zamanas are very different now. And the things we need for today's day and age is also very different. Does it mean we forget all the old things? No. There are certain old things that you should also take. But because our lives have evolved, our days have evolved, everything has changed. The food we eat, the air we breathe, everything has changed. So our ways of keeping well, our ways of getting nutrition, our ways of combating stress also have to change. And IV therapy is not a very new concept. Normally, so many people, कभी कुछ होता है, डॉक्टर के पास जाता है, डॉक्टर ने इंजेक्शन दिया, डॉक्टर ने सलाइन लगाया. This has been happening for years together now. It's just that abhi, there are newer elements available. There is more research on what element does what to the body. So IV therapy is the same concept which we have evolved. We have studied a lot of different protocols, a lot of different elements in the last few years. And now we have understood the Indian way of doing things. The Indian diets are the weather around us, the water around us. And we have created certain protocols to help you live a healthier life on a day-to-day. So at ALIV, when we say regenerative wellness, we have one focus, which is stem cell therapies, where you are not dependent on anything else around you except your own cells, which are going to go become new cells. But while you are making new cells, there is another way to give nutrition to these cells, to give energy to these cells, to give vitality to these cells. Very different ways of working. So IV therapies and the nutrients are not helping make new cells from scratch, but they are giving your existing cells better nutrition, better energy, fuel to work better, do better, regenerate better. And lot of variety of applications are there. There's a fat loss therapy, there's something for energy, there's something for immunity, there's something for brain health, there's something for fatty liver, there's something for end-to-end detoxing of your liver and organs. And there's of course aesthetic things like skin and few other things that are there. So this is a separate conversation though altogether, and we'll cover that in the next series. But there's more information about this also.
But one thing I want to end before is my patients whom I given IVF babies 15 years ago, 18 years ago, they come back and they say, ma'am, you are looking younger than what you were that time 15 years ago, and today you are when you age, whether you age gracefully, yes, but grace is not only outside. I'm gracing, I'm taking my organs with me, I'm taking their care. I'm not bothered about outside, but I know that my heart, my liver, my lungs, my kidneys, my every organ in the body is probably a decade less than what my chronological age is. And that's what matters.
And what happens inside inadvertently shows outside.
Thank you.